What if I told you there's one simple thing you can do on boarding day that quietly sets you up for a better cruise from start to finish? Better service, fewer headaches, and little perks most passengers never even know exist. Most cruisers rush through embarkation like it's a race, and that's exactly where they lose. Today, I'm breaking down 10 boarding day secrets that seasoned cruisers swear by, things the cruise lines will never spell out for you. If you find this helpful, hit subscribe so you never miss a tip that saves you time, money, or stress on your next sailing. Now, let's get into it. Number 1, arrive early, but not for the reason you think. Most people know that getting to the port early means shorter lines, and that's true. But here's the real secret that experienced cruisers understand. Arriving in that first wave of passengers gives you something far more valuable than a head start on the buffet. It gives you first access to the ship's staff before they're overwhelmed. Think about it. Your cabin steward, the guest services desk, even the spa and dining teams are all fresh, fully staffed, and ready to help. During those first couple of hours, by mid-afternoon, the ship is packed, lines are long, and everyone is competing for attention. But if you're one of the first on board, you can walk up to the dining room, host and request your preferred table. You can visit the spa and lock in a port day appointment at a discount before they're all gone. You can introduce yourself to your cabin steward while they still have time to chat. Seasoned cruisers call this the golden window. It's roughly the first 90 minutes after boarding opens. During that window, the crew-to-guest ratio is at its absolute best. Requests that would take hours later in the day get handled in minutes. That early arrival isn't just about beating the crowd, it's about setting the tone for your entire voyage. Number 2, download the app before you board. This sounds obvious, but you'd be amazed how many passengers skip it. Every major cruise line now has a dedicated app, and if you wait until you're on the ship to download it, you're already behind. Here's why it matters. The ship's Wi-Fi on embarkation day is painfully slow because thousands of people are trying to connect at once. Downloading a large app over that connection can take forever, and some guests give up entirely. Meanwhile, the cruisers who downloaded the app at home before they even left for the port, they're already booking shore excursions, reserving show seats, and checking into their muster, stationed digitally, all while everyone else is still fumbling with loading screens. But here's the part most people miss. Many cruise apps let you complete online check-in days before you're sailing. That means less paperwork at the terminal, a faster path through security, and in some cases, a dedicated express lane at the port. One frequent cruiser put it perfectly. The app is your boarding pass, your concierge, and your daily planner all in one. Ignore it and you're navigating blind. Number 3, introduce yourself to your cabin steward immediately. This is the trick most cruisers completely miss, and it might be the most powerful one on this entire list. The moment you find your cabin, make it your mission to find your steward and introduce yourself by name. Why? Because cabin stewards manage anywhere from 15 to 25 rooms. That's a lot of faces, a lot of names, and in those first few hours, they're meeting everyone for the first time. The guest who takes 30 seconds to say, "Hi, I'm Sarah. We're in cabin 7214, so excited to be here," immediately stands out from the dozens of passengers who walk past without a word. But it's not just about being friendly. This is your chance to mention any specific needs. Maybe you prefer extra pillows. Maybe you need the beds kept as twins instead of a queen. Maybe you're celebrating a birthday. Mentioning it on day 1 face-to-face is infinitely more effective than calling guest services later and hoping the message gets passed along. Former crew members say the guests who introduce themselves early are the ones whose names they remember all week. And when a steward remembers your name, your preferences tend to follow. It's a small moment that creates a big ripple effect. Number 4, explore the ship while everyone else is eating. The very first thing most passengers do after boarding is head straight for the buffet. And honestly, who can blame them? It's exciting. It's free food. It's vacation mode. But smart cruisers know this creates a golden opportunity. While 3,000 people are crowded around the lunch stations, the rest of the ship is practically empty. This is the perfect time to do a self-guided walkthrough. Find the pool deck, locate the quiet lounges, discover the hidden bar tucked behind the atrium that most guests won't stumble on until day 3. Experienced cruisers treat this like a reconnaissance mission. They're mapping out their favorite spots before The competition even knows those spots exist. Here's the real insider move. While you're exploring, peek into the specialty restaurants. Many of them are empty on boarding day, and hosts are actively looking to fill tables. You can often book a coveted dinner, reservation on the spot, sometimes for the very first night before. Availability fills up through the app. That 15-minute walk around the ship while everyone else is eating pays off for the rest of the week. Number 5, the muster drill hack nobody talks about. The safety muster drill is mandatory. International maritime law requires it before the ship can sail, and skipping it can result in fines or even removal from the voyage. So no, you can't avoid it. But you can be smart about it. On many modern cruise lines, the muster drill has gone digital. You watch the safety video on the app or your stateroom TV, then briefly check in at your assigned station. The trick? Complete the video portion the moment you board before you do anything else. Most passengers put it off until the last possible minute, which means a bottleneck of hundreds of people trying to check in at the same time right before the deadline. By getting it done early, you skip the rush entirely. Your check-in takes seconds instead of standing in a long, hot line. And here's the bonus. Once your muster drill is complete, you're free to enjoy the sail-away party on the top deck, grab a drink, and actually soak in that magical moment when the ship pulls away from port. The passengers who waited, they're still in line, missing the whole thing. Number 6, unpack immediately. This is one of those tips that sounds boring, but changes everything. Most passengers toss their carry-on bag in the cabin and head out to explore. Their checked luggage arrives hours later, and by that point, they're tired. The cabin feels cluttered, and unpacking becomes a chore. That drags into the next morning. Seasoned cruisers take a different approach. The moment their luggage arrives, they unpack everything. Clothes go in the closet, toiletries go in the bathroom. The empty suitcases slide under the bed or get stored by the steward. Why does this matter? Because cruise cabins are small, really small. A suitcase on the floor turns your room into an obstacle course, and your steward will privately love you for clearing that space. It lets them clean efficiently, vacuum properly, and maintain their rhythm without working around your belongings. But there's a psychological benefit too. The moment your cabin is organized, it stops feeling like a hotel room and starts feeling like your space. You relax more, you sleep better, and you're not wasting vacation time hunting through a suitcase for your swimsuit on day 2. Number 7, set your spending alerts on day 1. Here's a trap that catches thousands of cruisers every single voyage. Everything on board is cashless. You tap your cruise card, the charge goes through, and you don't feel a thing. No cash leaving your hand, no receipt to sign, just a quick tap and a thank you. It feels effortless, and that's exactly the problem. By the end of the cruise, many passengers are blindsided by a final bill. That's hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars more than they expected. Drinks, spa treatments, specialty dining, shore excursions, the casino. It adds up fast when there's no friction. The fix is simple, but almost nobody does it on boarding day. Open the cruise app, go to your account settings, and set a daily or total spending alert. Most major cruise lines now offer this feature. You choose a dollar amount, and when you hit it, you get a notification. No surprises, no end of cruise shock. It takes 60 seconds to set up on day 1, and it could save you from a very uncomfortable checkout on the last morning. Number 8, grab the free essentials before they run out. Most cruise ships offer a handful of free items that are available on a first-come, first-served basis. And if you don't grab them on boarding day, you might miss out entirely. The biggest one? Pool towels. On embarkation day, the towel stations are fully stocked and the lines are short. By day 2, you could find yourself waiting or dealing with a towel shortage at the popular pool areas. Grabbing your towels early and keeping them in your cabin is a simple way to avoid that hassle. But towels are just the start. Many ships offer free welcome drinks, complimentary room service menus on the first day, and promotional offers from the spa or photo studio that expire within 24 hours. 1. Frequent cruisers shared that she always visits the spa on boarding day, specifically because that's when they run their deepest discounts, often 20 to 30% off treatments booked for port days. These offers disappear fast. If you don't know to look for them on day 1, you'll never know they existed. Number 9, secure your valuables before you leave the cabin. This one is about protection, both yours and your cabin steward's. Before you head out to explore the ship on boarding day, take 2 minutes to put your passport, cash, jewelry, and any electronics you're not carrying into the in-cabin safe. Most guests think of the safe as something they'll get around to eventually. But boarding day is when your cabin sees the most foot traffic. Luggage porters are delivering bags. Your steward is setting up the room. Maintenance may be doing last-minute checks. It's the one day when multiple crew members have a reason to be in and out of your space. Your steward will secretly appreciate this more than you know. Crew members are thoroughly trained professionals, but having expensive items left out in the open creates unnecessary stress and the potential for misunderstandings. When your valuables are locked away, they can focus entirely on making your cabin spotless without a second thought. It's peace of mind for everyone, and it takes less time than brushing your teeth. Number 10, don't skip the sail away. I saved this one for last because it's not a hack, it's not a money saver, it's something deeper, and experienced cruisers will tell you. It's the single most underrated moment of the entire trip. When the ship pulls away from port, there's a moment. The horn sounds, the music plays, the land slowly starts to shrink, and just like that, your regular life is behind you. No emails, no commute, no routine. Just open water ahead. A surprising number of first-time cruisers miss this entirely. They're in their cabin unpacking, napping, or still figuring out the app. And by the time they come up on deck, the port is a distant dot on the horizon. Don't let that be you. Get up to the top deck, grab a drink, find a spot by the railing, and just take it in. Seasoned cruisers say the sail away is the emotional reset button of the whole vacation. It's the moment your brain finally shifts gears from getting there to being here. It costs nothing, takes 20 minutes, and it's the kind of memory that stays with you long after the cruise is over. And that's it. 10 simple boarding day moves that most cruisers completely overlook. None of them cost extra. None of them take more than a few minutes. But together they set you up for a smoother, smarter, and more enjoyable cruise from the very first hour. If this helped you, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button so you're always one step ahead on your next voyage. And drop Cruise Smart in the comments to let me know you made it to the end. I read every single one. Until next time, happy sails and smooth seas.